1. Some kings were as immovable as granite. Others appeared as firm as permafrost, but melted at the first breath of spring breeze, hinting at the good fortune to come. And some drooled like hunting hounds the slightest whiff of scraps from a table. King Thorn was definitely a dog, so gullibly parted from his gold, Kun almost felt guilty about it. Almost. So when he sent word that he wished an audience with Mistress Kun, she did not make him wait long. She waited until he was seated on his throne before the court, and cast a portal right in the middle of his great hall. No one could say she didn't make an entrance. Gasps and screams greeted her. Even Thorn himself rose from his seat with fear on his face, if only for a moment, before he remembered he had an audience. Then he was every inch the king again. Kun swirled her cape about her. She quite liked this one. Black, with several layers to it, so it looked like a flock of ravens taking flight when she tossed it just right. Rapunzel had outdone herself on it. "You wanted a witch, Your Majesty?" she asked, not bothering to bow. She'd only ever bowed to one king, and she would never do so again. "You!" She could hear the courtiers behind her, muttering and murmuring, but she paid them no attention. The only words she cared to hear were the ones where Thorn told her what he wanted, so that she might name her price. So she stayed silent and waited. The eager hound had never practiced patience.
"Did you not promise me that the merchant's daughter, Lady Zuleika, would give me an heir to the throne?"
Thorn thundered. "Indeed I did. It was the easiest gold she'd ever made, for she'd already known the girl was pregnant. Her son was on Beacon Isle, even now, thriving."
"So, before all my court, tell me, where is my heir?"
She folded her arms across her chest. "On Beacon Isle, with his mother, of course. The safest place in the kingdom to keep a crown prince." More gasps from the crowd. They had not known about the child either. Well, it was no secret that Thorn was not on good terms with his brother, the master of Beacon Isle, but not to know that Varden and his wife had borne a son.
"You lie!"
Thorn roared. "You have only to go to Beacon Isle yourself to see the child, if you do not believe me. For the next king of Aros is there, though he is still but a babe." Kun fixed her gaze on the king. "Surely you do not fear the master of Beacon Isle, Your Majesty? He is, after all, your brother. I'm sure he would welcome you with open arms." Well, perhaps he would, if there wasn't the matter of that cursed mirror and the things Thorn had done to Varden's wife, who had been terribly clever with her revenge, to Kun's chagrin. If Zuleika had actually cursed King Thorn, instead of casting a curse that only activated if he harmed her, and actually warning him about it, no, Kun could not blame the girl for Thorn's fate. But if she had, then Kun would have been justified in binding the young enchantress as a djinn. With both Zuleika and Rapunzel, no one would have been able to stand against her and her mission. Even if she'd still had Briska, it would have been better. But that damned genie had managed to free himself from the lamp and steal Briska from her too. But instead of thinking about all those other people who might have been there to help her, Kun should have been listening to Thorn.
"I declare you guilty, traitor, and your sentence is death,"
Thorn announced. "Wait, what?" Thorn drew his sword.
"Kneel, traitor!"
"Oh, you can't be serious," Kun said, and turned on her heel to leave. She bit her thumb, using the blood to draw a circle in the air until a portal appeared. Searing pain lanced through her chest. Kun blinked.